Good evening, everyone. It's Candace Mae. I'm so glad you're here with me, whether you're live or watching on replay. Thank you for being with me. Today, I just want to talk to you about what's going on. What's going on with you and what are your biggest struggles in business right now? Is it about getting enough clients or about getting enough customers into your store, your restaurant, or whatever your business is? Is it engaging your employees to really be present, whether they're working remotely or in the office? I would love to hear how many of you are actually working in your office with your full team in place versus how many are working remote or have employees working remote. I know some of the people I work with and clients I work with are remote and they have everyone working from home. Then I have a couple of people I know whose entire team is in the office with just one or two people working from home. So what is the environment that you're working in? Is it more remote or is it more live? Just drop a note and say everyone's in the office or more remote. And how is that, if they are remote, how is that impacting your meetings at work? Are you having as many meetings as you used to have? Are you finding the remote meetings are actually more productive than they were when when you were in person? It could be. Some people might find it less productive depending on the size of the team. Are people like tuning out on the meetings that are remote and just showing their picture or their name versus actually staying engaged? These are things that I can work with you on. I can give you great tips on how to have effective meetings in remote. These are important things, especially in these times that we've changed how we're doing business. Life has gotten very automated and very remote, right? To so many degrees. Even our children, some of them are back in school and some of them are still working from home remotely. And I know that's really been difficult for many people with the parenting skills. And now they're not just a mom or just a dad. They're actually the teacher to their child or more hands-on tutoring. And then on top of that, they still have to get their job done in their career and handle all of the household things. So there's a lot of balancing and structuring and challenges that are coming up for people and employers that are new. They're new areas of how do you handle that with your employees? How do you have compassion for what they're going through and yet have accountability for their job and what gets done? And how, when people are working remotely, do you check in with them to have touch points to see how they're doing? These are all really great questions and wonderful opportunities to share. For those of you who don't know, I'm Candace Mae with Candace Mae Training and Services, and I work business to business and entrepreneurs and small to medium-sized businesses with teams. I work when I believe you build your people and you'll build your business through profits, right? It'll result with profits as you build all of those things out. And then processes, of course, I have a specialty background in automation and working with processes as well and working with cross-functional teams. So that communication piece and working with teams across different areas is extremely crucial. IT people, very, very technical, very oftentimes using acronyms in their language and technology terms that the average person or business unit side may not be really familiar with. And in the business side, wanting systems and business processes to run based on business rules. And a lot of times the tech side is just focused on technology and what we can do, and let's do it because we can. And so bridging that gap with communication is essential, making sure we have targeted points for the projects that we want to accomplish. Researching all of those background pieces is critical. All of those things are critical for a successful project and successful communication. So there's a lot going on that in a business and being able to isolate those. Oftentimes, a lot of that comes down to communication, and developing your communication skills is critical. And that is one of the things I love to do, is to help people really identify who they are and their communication style and how they connect with each other, and then how to bring in those business processes and communicate the essentials of the projects and get all of that running really smoothly. Looking at the job functions for the person's job skills, looking at the company's overall vision and objectives, and how are we implementing that in our day-to-day processes? Are we aligned and congruent? Are we building up the people so that they're happy to be there, they're engaged, they're wanting to contribute, they're feeling like they're valued to be able to contribute and make those decisions that are needed? So that is me, Candace Mae, Training and Services, and I would love to connect with you. So I do have a special offer. I wanted to talk with women in business. I have a special program, and right now it's a third of the normal cost. So, it's Cyber Thanksgiving and Cyber Monday is actually Tuesday, so I'm extending it through the end of the week. But if you go to CandaceMae.com, CandaceMae.com is my website, but if you do the subdomain CandaceMae.com, you'll see my offer there for women in leadership and developing a lot of personal skills and things that will build resilience and capacity and give you a much more powerful presence while staying in your feminine and not taking on that masculine energy. When we take on the masculine energy, it really drains us. We're really pushing and driving to make things happen. And when we're staying in our feminine, we're much more engaged and have this luminous presence about us that draws attention that we want. People are engaged and listening. They're feeling connected to us. This is a powerful process. So it's wonderful to have the masculine in the business and the feminine in the business, because we complement each other and it goes much further. So rather than taking on those masculine qualities, which I know growing up, all the years in business, that's what most women were taught to do, take on those masculine qualities. But what will get you so much further is to stay in your feminine. So I would love to connect with you. That is my page with more information, and I look forward to connecting with you. You can go straight to my website, CandaceMae.com, and always connect under consult appointment scheduling, and you'll find appointments where you can connect with me there. I look forward to hearing from you soon. Have a beautiful week. Bye-bye.